Hello, gorgeous. You're listening to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over. On this podcast, we talk about everything from dating and relationships to personal development. We also speak very candidly about the F word, and by that, I mean failure. So grab a pen, tag a friend, and let's talk about it. All of it. Undergoing, overcoming, and simply trying to make it through. Hello, gorgeous. You're listening to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over podcast, and I'm your host, Kayla. If you're just tuning in for the first time, hello and welcome to my platform. I am so excited that you are here. And as always, if you are a returning listener, hey sis, what is up? In today's episode, we are going to dive into something that is extremely controversial, but I feel like it has to be addressed, and that is AI. Everywhere you look, it seems like AI is literally being pushed down our throats. Whether it is some site offering to write our Facebook post or write our sales messages, whether it is photos giving us the perfect image of ourselves or a sneak peek into what our child might look like in the future, AI is everywhere, and I cannot deny it looks as if it's here to stay. What I want to address today is the dangers of getting caught up on the AI trend. So for starters, we can talk about how nobody ever reads all the fine print when they download an app and kind of losing control of an image or your likeness being used literally anywhere. But even more than that, I'm concerned about how this makes people feel about their natural features. We are humans. We age, we have pores, we have wrinkles, we have skin, we have flaws. Like literally everyone I know gets the occasional pimple. They get the occasional blackhead. And so when you are in a society where AI allows you to have a flawless finish, beautiful, bright, popping eyes, no saggy skin, no dark marks, no anything, it can create this idea that you're only beautiful if you are artificial. And that, my friends, is highly dangerous. Whether intentional or not, it's sending a message to us that you have to be artificially enhanced in order to be beautiful. It's scary. As a psych professional, I especially worry about women who struggle with body dysmorphia and young girls, because it sort of sends a message that, oh, don't worry, you can be perfect just by a click of a button. But sincerely, what happens when the filter falls off? What happens when they look in the mirror and they do not see that AI perfect image staring back at them? This is literally a recipe for self-loathing, for self-doubt, for self-hatred, for insecurity. And it is up to us, mature women who have been through some things, to put our foot down and start to acknowledge ourselves, our authenticity, and our natural beauty so that we can show them that they are okay just as they are. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm totally down for a filter on days where I've been up late either working or studying or I just don't feel like my best. However, complete modification or reconstruction of your face, of your body, it's dangerous. It is highly, highly dangerous. Additionally, I want to address briefly the duplicity that we face in society right now. Like on one hand, we have this big, huge movement that's like, don't body shame people. It's okay. Be yourself, embrace yourself, love yourself. But at the same time, we also have a huge movement of people who are making fun of people and calling people out for being too thin. Or we have a whole group of people who hate Lizzo and say that she's pushing like obesity. And the truth of the matter is, Lizzo is dancing like 3.5 hours straight, playing the flute, doing all kinds of stuff that you and I could never do. So despite the fact that she's not super thin, she's probably in tip-top shape of her life. As you go throughout this week, I urge you to embrace who you truly are, to be very mindful of leaving messages on your friend's Facebook post or Instagram post when they're using AI, because I do not want you to be, and I refuse to be, a part of the movement that validates people or boosts self-esteem based upon images that are not true. images that aren't real, images that push an agenda that could be potentially hazardous to people that we love. I hope you know how unique, how beautiful, and how special you are. And if you're just hearing it for the first time, I hope you know it's true. Well, gorgeous girl, that's a wrap for this episode. I hope you found value, insight, or strength. I hope something was said that gave you the courage to push on a little while longer toward the life of your dreams. If you felt motivated during this segment, screenshot this and throw it in your stories and tag me on social. That way we can keep the message going. Have an excellent day on purpose, and we, girl, will talk in the next one.